I suppose it's been a minute since I made one of these, and no pretty pictures, but I do have something that I wrote about 2 weeks ago that I'm not sure I could quite do just by writing it down. A lot of it was the pacing or whatever. Went to a therapy session, and this has nothing to do with that. So, like, Caroline's going to be some sort of ex-girlfriend I've never had, because, well, you know. Anyway, though, I just kind of had nothing else on me. Just a piece of paper and set of the rates. So here, after 45 seconds of introduction, it's a small story. Light falls against the bow. Muted color spreads over every piecemeal aspect of the hull. A figurehead, starkly out of place, looms. Those cold, lifeless eyes, less than piercing, closer to bewilderment. The uncanny valley of being so close to human that the result pushes us away. Caroline, we'll call her. Not just because boats are women and her sailors wed to her and the sea in holy polyamory, but because hers is the stare of the stereotype, a frown carved into her face, forever questioning, forever demanding, a good seaworthy wife. If only such a thing, if only such a thing was needed anymore. Empty of her suitors, Caroline stares outward into the expanse, her view never changing, for how could it? Sculptors hardly imagine a cornea for their creations, but a perfect fixed moment at the apex of their creativity. Or at least, that's how it might have been. Who knows, after all, if Caroline will ever gaze again? Or her sister, who knows, after all, if Caroline will ever gaze again? Or if her sisters had a fate so glorious as to be a queen? And not merely because a queen, I'm gonna mess this up. And not merely because women are supposed to be little princesses and promoted when married, but because we lack the poetry to speak of female majesty without invoking the conventions of limited language. Nor would the alternative work. Caroline is not divine, for she is right in front of us. Nor is she divine because her crew, her partners, not supplicants. No, Caroline is regal, if for no other reason than it is the next best thing to pure telepathic idealism. Not that we've gotten that far, not as far as you're concerned anyway, but that would be spoilers. Perhaps Caroline is a queen because she's a survivor, her sisters retiring in the landfill, ne'er to gaze or be gazed upon, which was, after all, their goal. An approximation of beauty, impossible, commercial, replaceable, everything we are not, and never again will be. Perhaps Caroline is a queen because she is lucky, as the heroes of old often are, plucked from obscurity by fate, by power, by chance, and found to be leading the charge, while their brothers wonder what makes their Caroline, for there is always a Caroline, so very special. So very worthy, so very ready to be plucked from obscurity and thrust forward. I suppose we cannot know. We cannot know if Caroline, any Caroline, is even real in the first place. Not merely because if Caroline were real, we'd have heard of her before. Nor because we cannot know if my words are true, or the words of a man dying from thirst at the bottom of an ocean, desperately crafting a fable to soothe the pain. No, it is lost along with all the stories of old as they lose their luster. Caroline's bravery inspires us in courage. Her compassion's our charity, her patience our wisdom. She is with us in ways that defy, ways that will not die. Well, not to lie. Anyway, the soldier on the ocean floor, a word the world doesn't need anymore. Let slumber rip me to death's door, forevermore, till some being out past the stars wanders by, wondering whatever happened to these waters of ours. So, I don't know, I just kind of didn't have my markers on me, so I sat down, wrote a sentence, and made the last dying words of some soldier. I wasn't supposed to be Mars or something, like, oh look, it's a twist, they're on an alien planet. Or the other twist where it's like, she's a mannequin, tied to a boat. Because boats don't have masts anymore, or don't have figureheads anymore. Because I suppose we've moved away from we've gotten a lot more utilitarian, I guess, in terms of our design. Once things stop being luxuries, then they start being formalities. I mean, think of any new way of traveling. First it's all glamorous. Man, I need a better webcam. I'm just going to end it there because I don't really have any other pictures. I've got like another 100 that you haven't seen. 150, a lot. Let's say a lot. I'm going to pay for someone to like scan them for me because doing the whole, look, a pretty picture. Oh, I want attention thing. It's a thing, I guess. Anyway, though, peace out, homie. I'm saying I've had a lot of coffee. Delicious, delicious coffee. Okay. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you.